Hi everybody, my name is Garen Lesher and I am here to talk to you a little bit about motivation today. So I want to start by giving a basic definition of motivation. We're going to define it as the intensity and direction of your effort. So your effort is all this energy and ability that you have inside you to go put out into the world to achieve whatever you want to do, achieve whatever goals you want. That is your effort, okay? The direction of your effort is what you choose to apply it to. What goals do you want to achieve? What are you pursuing? That is the direction of your effort. The intensity of your effort is how hard you're working towards those goals. How hard are you pushing in the direction that you choose? That is the intensity of your effort. So a highly motivated person is going to have a clear direction and they're going to push intensely towards that direction, and that is going to help them achieve success and be a successful person or a successful athlete, right? So now that we know what motivation is, I want to talk a little bit about what motivates you. So we're going to start by writing a list of 5 motivators. So I want you to think about anything that motivates you to compete in your sport, okay? So there's no wrong answer here. Whatever gets you out there playing, competing, doing your thing on the field or the court, that is what I want you to write down. You got your 5? Okay, good. So the next thing I want to do is break this list down into 2 separate groups. We're going to look at intrinsic motivators and extrinsic motivators. Okay? So an intrinsically motivated person is someone who plays for the love of the game, right? They don't need anybody to tell them to go out and work hard, to practice, to play. They love doing it. That's an intrinsically motivated person. An extrinsically motivated person is someone who is motivated by external rewards. So this might be praise from a coach or another player. This might be a contract or a gold medal or a world record. Any kind of external reward is going to be an extrinsic motivator. So what I want you to do now is go back through your list of 5 motivators and mark down whether each one is an intrinsic or an extrinsic motivator. Okay? Pay attention to whether you have a lot of extrinsic or a lot of intrinsic motivators. If you have a lot of one, try and think of a couple from the other category to give you some of both in your list of motivators. The next thing that I want to do is talk about some times that you are not motivated in your sport. Okay? And remember, there's 2 different components to motivation: directional and intensity. Right? So times that you may not be motivated are either going to be related to direction or intensity. So while you're writing these 3 times down, pay attention to which category they fall under. Okay? So for example, if you don't want to go to practice, you don't have a clear direction. If you are at practice but you don't want to work hard, then you don't have intensity. Right? So now that we have 3 times that you don't feel motivated, I want to give you a little tool that's going to help you through those times where you don't feel motivated. So we're going to think of a motivational cue word. Alright? So this word is going to be able to remind you of your motivators and help you push through those times where you don't feel motivated. Right? So go ahead and look back through your list of 5 motivators and look at all of your extrinsic motivators and think of a cue word that's going to remind you of those, and then do the same thing for your intrinsic cue words. Okay, look at all your intrinsic motivators and think of a cue word that's going to remind you of those. Okay, so what you're going to be able to do now is use that cue word to help remind you of what motivates you to push through those times when you don't feel so motivated, right? So now you know what motivates you, you know why those things motivate you, and you have a tool that's going to help you get through those times where you don't feel so motivated. Thank you.